I was already grown and gone.
Yeah, I don't know this guy. I don't know him.
Don't compare me with her.
No. No. I do remember one story. It's not meant to offend anyone. He was young, 16, 17, had a little girlfriend, but seems like her better half come to the house to kill him.
Oh,
We
you
lived
mean
over here in Gent, and I heard Mom was, oh, Lord Jesus, you know. And then Dad and my grandpa Bruce, and they run out in the yard to get Dickie. He said, let me at him, which is true, this is true.
hold me tight.
Yeah, hold me tight, hold me back.
No,
But yeah, that guy come to shoot him. He didn't, of course.
well, she ran off with me.
Uh,
She was 38. I was 17. You remember that?
that same incident, dear.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember it.
Yeah, we'd been shacking up in Columbus,
Oh,
Ohio.
I wasn't going to say that. Yeah.
Well, might as well tell you. This is the truth of consequences, ain't it?
Yeah, I wasn't going to tell everything I know.
Yeah, might as well tell the truth.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah. I don't know whatever happened to her.
Um,
Well, then she
we moved, so.
she started. Glendale Duty accused her of stealing some of their money. You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
And after that, I left and went to Salem.
Yeah.
I didn't see her anymore.
I have a good memory. I think I was 6. How old are you? 17?
I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much happening around our house, so that would kind of stick in your head.
Yeah, he was what, 65 or 70?
He
Her,
who?
her husband, Arthur?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was born in Bellevue, Ohio. That's up by Sandusky, Cedar Point, and all that.
Way up there.
I'm a northern gal.
That's way up north.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Did y'all stay there for a while?
No,
No,
our
no.
usual, probably 2 years. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
But where did you in a lot of your young life?
And my
growing up?
memories better was here, Salem.
Really?
I like Salem. A little bit of Portsmouth, a little bit, not much.
But a lot of safe.
A lot of Salem. The ones that I care to remember,
So
yeah.
that's where you went to your grade school
Uh-huh.
and that stuff?
We came to 606 North Main.
Uh-huh.
I was in the 3rd grade, 4th grade.
I see.
Stayed there 2, 3 years. Who knows?
Right.
Seemed like a century, but
Right,
you know,
right.
in real years. No.
Huh.
Then we moved in the country
Yeah.
to the farm, and that's where I really lived.
I see. There
Stayed
in Washington County.
Uh huh.
Well, I didn't know. That is amazing.
Yeah.
And then that's when the Dayton world started for you pretty good?
Well, we moved in what 64. I was 11,
Uh-huh.
and then we went to Dayton, New Lebanon. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
New Lebanon, Springfield, Dayton. I think back north to Toledo.
Uh-huh.
2 or 3 different places in Toledo, then back down to Oxford, and then I got off the train and got married.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
So-
enough for me.
That's too funny. That's good. Now, when did you meet Melvin?
I met Melvin in 1968, Brother Monks,
Uh-huh.
with your grandpa.
Uh-huh.
I was riding back and forth with him
Uh-huh.
because he worked there with your dad, or with my dad.
Right.
And me and Brenda would ride back and forth. He'd get off at Teens, or we'd get off at Teens. I met him at church. Yeah,
And that was in 68.
68, for sure. Yeah.
You're up north.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I remember when you were born.
And then you guys, where'd you raise most of your children? What areas?
Well, I wasn't quite as bad as my parents. Mostly Portsmouth,
Right.
back to Scottsburg, back to Portsmouth.
Portsmouth stuff.
Yeah, but mostly they remember Portsmouth
Yes.
growing up.
And that-
Well, a lot of Scottsburg, Crothersville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Southern Indiana and Portsmouth, Ohio, South Valley.
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. So what's some of your fond memories about growing up in the house with your siblings?
Well, I had one fond memory there of Dickie, and let's see, I don't know, Cooch. One time when we lived there on Main Street, we were playing doctors and nurse. I mean, really. But anyway, she was the patient, of course, and I was the nurse.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, she was 16 and I was, what, 10? 9? So I drug her to the bathroom because she was said, you know, she couldn't walk. I thought, why does she always get those good roles? So, there, I guess that's why I become a nursing assistant. I don't know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff growing. So when you was in the house growing up, it was Kenny and Roger was.
I remember Buddy a little bit
Okay.
back there at Jerry's. That's where he met Ruth, and you know we got into the church there
Right.
and everything. Yeah, Buddy a little bit.
Right.
Cooch, a few years. Bus,
Yeah.
and then me, Roger, Brenda, and Timmy.
Right.
I remember mostly Bussy and Coochie.
I see.
Yeah,
Huh. So you
I
guys-
remember Duty a little bit. Not much. I was too young. She taught me to dance.
Duty did?
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh,
Every time Mom and Dad would leave the farm, go out somewhere, we, you know, snuck around, turned on the radio, and
oh,
Flat Top Follies. I was just a kid though, but yeah, she taught me the Charleston and the stroll and something else. I forget.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's neat. So, but growing up in the house, there was not a how did everything get along with your brothers and
Oh, we
sisters?
got along
So
great.
there
Me
was
and,
none of that squabble stuff, or
me and Bus fought. Your dad was the meanest devil that ever lived, and he was always picking on me and Roger.
yeah.
But one time they left us alone again, and so Bus come around the front door. Me and Coochie were mopping,
Yeah.
and she got the idea to lock the door. I said, "You better not do that." But so he come around the house, "Let me in," and we wouldn't do it. Well, he broke the door, and he got it. He put his fist through the glass and got in there, and we started screaming and yelling at him. And he picked up a knife and threw it. Didn't hit anybody. He threw it at me, and I run in the dining room, and he come after me and. I don't know, grabbed me or something. I turned around and grabbed him by the arm. This is the truth. And I flipped him over my shoulder, and he hit the couch and broke the leg. Oh, he goes, oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's something.
Yeah.
Oh my land.
But other than that, we got along, no problems.
Did you hear anything when you was growing up as far as like vacations or go see other family people or stuff like that? Or like
A
family
treat.
reunion type stuff, or what went on back in them days?
Oh, honey, it was a treat for us to go from one farm to the other farm after, you know, we run through the cow pasture right up here at Manville, up over to the McCartys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big highlight. We would, barefooted kids running through the bull pasture,
Right.
dodging those cows, get over there at McCarty's and play, Ring Around the Rosie or Drop the Hanky or whatever.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fun times. Mom and Dad, the older was sat up on the porch talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you was around, of course, McCarty's. Then you was
Yeah,
kind of doing a lot of them when you was growing up.
somewhat, yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Somewhat.
Uncle
Fairs,
Glenn.
get to go county fairs. Yeah, Uncle Glenn, sure.
Yeah. So you go to the county fairs and stuff.
Well, if we stand with duty, if we were fortunate enough to
Yeah.
stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the Scramblers once, and I don't want to say anything to hurt anybody's feelings. One of his nephews was pretty chunky,
Yeah.
you know,
Huh.
pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And he was just a little fella, but he didn't look it. Well, and I was a skinny little girl. They put him in with me, and I said, can't I go by myself? Well, it come this way.
You want to tell him about Uncle Bus? How you got him for the IRS?
Oh, yeah, you know, Bus, he was blowhard.
Yeah.
Well, I was over teens one day, and I can't remember, it's been too many years. But anyway, we was talking about Bus and how ornery he was. I said, I'm
was his
gonna call him up. But first, I'm not gonna say happy birthday. I'm gonna pretend I'm the IRS. So I called him up. Was he there in Arkansas?
Yeah, that's Arkansas.
And I had him going really, and I thought, I'm running out of words. What do I say? And I said, well, Mr. Mills, I said, my concern is not really with you, it's with your wife. And I found some discrepancies. And he went, well, he said, I can explain that. And I thought, he kept it up. And I told T was over, I said, he's eating every minute of this up. I don't know what to say.
We were all on
And
the
finally-
bed
yeah,
laughing.
Finally, I said, Bus, this is Trish. He said, you turkey. I said, we wish you a happy birthday. I said, I was just blown off the top of my head. But I told Tina, I said, well, he must be in some kind of trouble because he believed me. Yeah, I done him the same way.
Oh, really?
Dickie once, yeah. When he was trying to get his realtor's license,
Yeah.
and it was his birthday, so Kay told me a case or a house that he was had to show, and so I called him up and I said, Mr. Mills, I'm so and so, and I'd like to see your property. He said, oh, okay, and he was that professional voice come on the line. I said, okay, could you meet me at Druthers, outside Salem? And he said, well, I sure could. And we got out there, and here he came. Boy, he was looking around. He was all presentable, he just looking. And I got in the door, and I said, hi, Dickie. He didn't acknowledge us. He seen all of us sitting there. He was looking at this person, client, potential client. I said, hey, Dickie. I said, I'm the lady on the phone. He said, no, you're not. Not with a voice like that, you're not. I said, yeah, it was me. Yeah, that was funny.
He was a little bit of a prankster then.
Sort of, I guess, it's in there.
Kept a little humor in the family.
Well, 18 pushed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aunt Team pushed a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. I felt bad. I thought, man, he's